morning.
Vietnam!
That's exactly what I was thinking when you
Good morning to you.
sang like that.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck I was just thinking here.
A little crazy.
I've got a cold starting. I didn't think colds were humanly possible after the COVID thing.
No. Why start it like right off the bat?
I really literally thought colds and everything were extinct. And only COVID is allowed to destroy your world. So actually, I heard something interesting yesterday. Pastor Freddie said that there are commercials on the radio now in Mexico saying, if you are being pressured to get the jab, let us know so we can prosecute and go after these people. That is what's happening in Mexico. Now, in Canada, I've got a friend today. He had to take the shot by today, or he is laid off, and then he'll be fired. Like, guys, in Canada, you need to fix the problem.
Well, and someone else I know, and for now he'll remain nameless, but he lost his job just recently because he is not vaccinated.
Morning, Leslie.
And he does have some health issues, and he's had COVID.
Yeah, he's had COVID.
And they fired him, and he's leaving the country.
We went to a house yesterday, a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, and owned by Canadians who were here a month ago because they will not get the shot. So they're going back to Canada. So they're selling their place here because they want to be where all the people are tied up.
Well, they want to be close to their family. I mean, that is really what it boils down to.
They're terrified they're not going to be able to leave their house, but they went back and they got rid of their oceanfront 3-bedroom.
So there's some crazy things that we're hearing about right now, and it's just it's scary. It's actually kind of scary.
Well, it's not scary for us.
Well, no, but it's the fact that the civil liberties are being stolen in a heartbeat for the good of the people, which it really isn't helping.
It isn't.
It's just
it helps the billionaires and the corporate oligarchs.
True.
It does help the rich people because they become richer and richer.
So there's lots of good mornings. Pat, Leslie, Julie, Jen.
Hello.
Kevin. Good morning.
Hello.
Bags are packed, off to Edmonton, flies out tomorrow. So we will be seeing you very soon. It'll be very nice to meet you guys face to face.
Apparently your mom, is she coming Friday or not?
I don't know yet. Well, So Kevin, Marie Haskins, good morning.
Hello.
Amanda, good morning. I did see your message. I will look and see if we can find someone for you. Good morning, Karina, and good morning, Linda. Linda, did you see my message? We need to set up a lunch with you and Jolene and I.
Every day we're getting
offers. Mom, good morning.
Offers.
Offers. It's nuts, you guys. It is just awesome nuts what's happening.
Yeah.
I have, those little plastic things that you're supposed to be able to hang your dresses? Well, mine keep popping up, and I like it because then it doesn't stretch. It's just...
Leslie, the thing that you say, and people let it happen
because
they're ignorant and living in fear.
Yeah.
100%. The people who are terrified of COVID are the people who are afraid to die. Who are the people who are afraid to die? I'm not sure they're right with God.
So, but also, you know what? If you feel better getting the vaccine, get the vaccine. But don't encourage or don't think it's okay, or don't I don't even know what the word is I'm looking for, but it's not okay to mandate it and make it a law that you can lose so people, it starts by losing their jobs, then they lose their houses, then what? Then we have already we have a highest suicide rates in...
Yeah.
This is not where I wanted to go this morning.
It's Christie. Good morning, it's real. It is
Donna.
100% real.
I have to do my dress troll. You haven't seen this one, Donna? This I got in Texas. It's kind of cute. It's kind of a wraparound. So I'll do this. So I'll show you without showing you. But it kind of wraps around. But so it's very comfy. The feel how soft this down here though. No, down here. It's very, very soft. Okay, that's enough.
We're married. It's okay.
Yeah, we don't have to do it on camera. It's obscene.
No, on onlyfans.com.
Linda says she can't wait. All right, so we'll get this. We'll get this plan, Linda. And Donna loves the layered look. Keep it PG, John.
Thanks. X-rated show.
I cut those off. I know,
I think she
and
means
I'm
the people. Oh no, she meant
no,
those
she
things.
means the little taggy
Maybe you meant the
things.
people too. I don't know.
And I usually do, but I'm finding that because, and I think maybe it's because of the humidity here, and especially because I hang dry most of my dresses. I like that extra support, so it's not pulling so hard. Because these, I mean, yes, it's elastic on top, so it'll stay up without the straps. But
Good
I
morning,
don't know.
Kara.
I am just figuring all this out.
And I'm just wearing a blue shirt today because this is what I have. And it's made of plastic, so I'm sure I will sweat at some point.
But it's one of the golfing type ones, isn't it? That's supposed to wick it away.
Wick it away.
Wick it away.
They say that it's supposed to wick it away, but I think when the humidity is too high, it does nothing. But I don't think our humidity might be a little high
today it feels a little more humid. But we don't have air conditioning on, so the fans are being. It's still we don't need it.
I don't need it.
So, Linda, this is a question for you. I need
A man.
to find a parking spot in Centro because we have a pickup truck and I need to be able to be close enough to the office that when I'm meeting clients at the office and I'm taking them in my truck, we don't have to walk 6 blocks. And I'm having trouble unless we get to work really early in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble with finding a spot. So if you happen to know of anybody, because you live down there, that you would be willing to rent a spot to me, I would be forever in your debt.
So yesterday we had people show up that we'd showed property to 2 years ago. And boy, they're very upset that they didn't listen to us and buy the property because it's gone up so much since. But we took them and showed them some property yesterday. They biked to our office. Yeah. And do you know how difficult it is to get 2 bikes into the back of a teeny tiny flatbed pickup truck?
It's really not that difficult. John was having some troubles, though.
Well, I wanted to roll it all the way up. We have one of those hard top things that you roll, I think 4 times. It has 4 sections.
No, it really only has 3 because if you put it upright, something has to be holding it or it would fall.
Yeah,
it doesn't lock up. No, not that last one where it's upright. It does not lock that way.
I guarantee you it does. It has clips.
No.
On one side it doesn't, on one side it does.
Honey, that's only to fold it up to the end. It's not to fold it upright, which was what you were trying to do yesterday. Okay.
We are fighting now?
No, but I mean, I've done it a million times. This is the first time you've done it.
You did it a million times. She's
all right,
so much
now you are starting to piss me off.
I have no idea.
He started the morning off kind of rough this morning, and he's not making it better. Donna says that color is periwinkle.
What?
Of your shirt.
I'm wearing periwinkle.
And good morning, Catherine. Good morning, Cheryl and Gary.
Why
Don't forget, the 30th is our grand opening. We are putting out invitations today.
They're adorable invitations.
Liz did an amazing job.
I'm going to show you our invitations because they're so cute. How do I find them? Are they on WhatsApp?
Just agree and nod your head, John. No, in email.
I can't do that.
Email.
I can't do that. So
he should. I know, Kevin. He should. He should know by now. I use the truck in the back and get up there way more than he does because he has trouble.
Grand opening
being mobile because he's old. It's really cute. Liz did a great job on it.
No, we really should say 6 p.m. too. We should have a time too.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay, I'm going to show you. So just hang on here. Here we go. I'm going to add source. No, that's wrong. I'm going to share screen. Window.
Linda, would I fit a full-size truck in there? Because if that's the case, I would love to. I will rent it from you because it is worth it to me to only have to walk those couple blocks. For me, I don't care. Like if it's just me, I could use the exercise, but it's when our clients are meeting us. And Donna, you have a great day also. Get back to work.
Hang
Oh, we'll
on.
have to try it out, Linda. When we meet for lunch, I'll plan to park in your driveway and see if I'll fit. Because it's a Lincoln pickup truck, so it's got the full cab, and then it doesn't have a short box, but I think it's a 6-foot box is what we have. So we're looking. I don't know how many feet it is. It's longer than our Suburban was. That I do know.
I
So
don't
we'll
know how to
try
find.
it.
I don't know how to find this.
Where did you put it?
I don't know. Like, why can't I figure this
Can
out?
you? It says you could share up there.
Where do you see that?
Wherever that picture up here.
Share.
So what can you share it to?
Nah,
Copy file and paste?
I don't know.
Well, try it. Go back to share. Then it says copy file.
I'm sorry you're having to watch this. This is so
now,
weird.
are they
wait,
seeing that?
Wait, no, they won't.
No,
They
they're
haven't
not seeing that.
So I'm going to try one more thing, and we'll see how it works.
Anyways, it's cute.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Boom. There we go.
So I worked. Cut and paste.
So there you go. Look at that. I love that. And if you look, we've got our little Mexico Life head guy, which is for the shirt, but for whatever reason, it seems to be, I don't know.
It's a cute logo, and I love the fact that we have it on our stuff. I really like that logo.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, hey, I thought of it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it, but I thought
But it's such a cool idea. Like, it's just so different.
Yeah.
And it's very Mexico.
It is very Mexico.
Yeah.
Now, Leslie, I think I said here, does not like man-made fiber at all. You know, it's so funny. I don't either.
But yet he buys them and wears them all the time. I don't understand it.
Many of them.
Yeah.
It's so weird. It's kind of like, I want cotton. The problem here, I think, is that our cotton, the colors change, and you use vinegar on everything. And,
I use vinegar so things don't run.
Yeah. There you go.
And I wash it in cold. So Catherine McConnell says that we're cute, especially when we're fighting, right? Thank you. Actually, last night I picked up some stuff from a friend of ours who was at NWalk. So as we were leaving, I popped over there, and they were having dinner with some friends.
Pecan pie.
They were having dinner with some friends, and the lady looks at me. She says, "We watch your videos all the time." We get that so often. It's very funny.
And I'm kind of like...
And actually, the man that stopped in our office yesterday, too, he told us that he watches our videos all the time.
It's so funny, man.
So it is funny to us that people actually really do watch them.
Also,
I mean, there's you crazy people that join us almost every day.
If you are Canadian or cheap American, we have properties for you here. We can find you properties here that are not on the MLS, and they are a pain in the patootie to deal with, only because the money is so low and the work is so hard. And of course, the Mexicans, they want it their way, so they want to hold physical money instead of... There we go. Okay,
I looked away.
You stop that. So yeah, it's a very different place, but we can find you a property here. Clem and Sandra.
Crazy is funner.
Clem and Sandra, they have one of those places.
Yeah.
It's funny because they've since modified the home, and they took one of our dogs, and I was very thankful.
It to them. They didn't just take it. We gave her.
I was so thankful. I told them about this house.
Yeah.
Because they said we want a very inexpensive house. And I said, I know the house for you, and because you took our dog,
we will show it to you.
Not only that, they've done so much to that property afterwards,
and they've done so much for little Molly Moo.
They have. Moo is a great dog.
She is such a cutie,
and she looks like a little cow.
Yeah, and I love the fact that because we're friends and they live just down the street, every once in a while they'll come over, have a drink or something, and they'll bring Molly, because Molly and Bailey are mother and daughter, and they play together really well.
Play so well, and it's funny because they're so much alike. Even the things they do, how they sleep, how they lay down, and they really play well together. And I think they know that they're mother and daughter because they're so close when they.
Well, I imagine they might. Well, they I mean, Moo stayed with us, or Molly stayed with us for almost 2 years after she was born.
Yeah.
So because everybody keep that white one for me, because there was a litter of 5, 4 were black with white. Molly is white with black spots, and she does look like a little cow. She's just the cutest. If you ever see,
But all these people that said they wanted
no one ever
zero
took her.
showed up. I mean, it sucked, but Christie, I think, secretly wanted the puppy.
And then we had a little bit of trauma with her, but now she's with an excellent home. Clem and Sandra are amazing. They're wonderful people, and they are amazing puppy parents.
They are amazing puppy parents. They love that dog.
Yeah,
too.
they do love that
her.
dog. They do.
So today is we're heading out to San Pancho today to show a condo that we've sold that we haven't seen. So it's odd.
The clients haven't seen it either. Just photos.
The odd thing is the agent is very nuts, I think, because apparently the seller is the brother. And we've been trying to get in. This is our day 5. We've been trying to get in since the offer was accepted. And they're kind of like, but there's renters, there's this, there's that. It's like, then why was it on the MLS? If we cannot get into a property within 3 days, it's supposed to be off the MLS. Mm-hmm. So you can't show property for sale and then have it where it's impossible to get into, which is why we recommend for our sellers, do not rent the property out. Because the moment that it becomes difficult to get in, it has to go off the MLS. Now, most people do not do that. They don't care, but they should. Because if we're going to make this market professional, for God's sake, start giving a crap. And that's all I have to say about that. But that's the only thing I have to say about that. I've got so much to say about everything else.
I know.
So what can we tell these fine folks? And why did it say stars? Oh, it must have been crap.
Maybe. Let's see if it does it.
The crap filter.
The crap filter. Yeah, no, I don't know what there is to say. We're going out tonight. Our friend Eric is leaving. Eric is leaving tomorrow. He's going to go meet his family, and they're going to do a family reunion for Thanksgiving.
I think last night was the last night of the fair in our neighborhood also, right?
I don't know.
They had a lot of horses.
It was very busy in our in our hood.
We were so
it was hard to get home.
We were so exhausted.
We had a lovely, lovely dinner at La Fuente, though. We were invited.
It was a Thanksgiving dinner.
It was a Thanksgiving dinner.
Turkey.
And they were thanking their staff and supporters. And John and I happen to be very staunch supporters of La Fuente. And it's...
Staunch makes me sound angry.
You usually are. It is a very lovely church. If you are at all a church-going person, it's a non-denominational church. The pastors, Freddie and Michelle, are fantastic. Our son is one of the pastors there as well. And our granddaughters had a ball last night dancing. They had so much fun. I even got up and played a game of musical chairs. And for a few rounds, I was carrying Amberlyn. And they were making us run. I was exhausted and hot and sweaty, but it was fun.
You should have kept the baby, because who's going to steal your chair with the baby?
Oh, that little brat. I mean, that young man.
It was so funny. So all the young people and 3 older people, one of them, were doing this musical chairs.
Yeah.
And the chairs faced different ways.
They went each way, right?
And then it was like this, and that's kind of the chairs. And then they walk around and then run or whatever. But these kids were stealing the chair.
They would grab the chair so they could sit. So
sit far
at
away.
one point, thankfully I wasn't holding Amberlyn, so I was able to catch myself. But at one point I went to sit down on a chair that was facing my direction. Well, this young boy, took the chair right out from under me. And I'm like, you know what? They should have called both of those boys, because they were actually, it was dangerous what they were doing.
Yeah, it was.
Not just cheating, and not that I care if I won, but it was dangerous, especially taking it from an older person. They did end up getting out, and they did not win. And then actually at the end, there was 2 people, and one of the girl that actually sort of won, she cheated, so they gave it to the other girl. So there was a lot going on. Kids get very competitive.
Sherry says La Fuente. She's researched churches in Bucerias. It's very important to us. Yep, perfect. On
Oh,
February 13th.
awesome.
That's good to hear. Yeah, our son is one of the pastors there. There are
Yeah.
3. There's Pastor Freddie and then 2 assistants, Pastor Greg, Pastor Zach. That's where you go, and it's a good church. It is a great church.
We are really happy with La Fuente. They're just fantastic. The staff's fantastic. And actually, it sounds like we may have found a couple of new staff members
Yep.
too from La Fuente. So we're very excited about that.
Yep.
We're meeting with them on Friday. I actually haven't even told Shirley yet because, you guys know that Liz is leaving. So
I hope not.
Julie said that she loves La Fuente. Yes, thank you. It is. It's a very, very welcoming church. They are not judgmental. They
judge me.
And just to put that out there, the kids that were playing the game last night were from the States.
Yeah, and it was the boys too.
And
it wasn't the girls. Never.
That
one girl.
Well, but that wasn't really. That was just she just went the wrong way, but she got disqualified. I guess she didn't cheat. She went the wrong way because it was shorter, but it was not. That wasn't how she was supposed to go, and so she got disqualified. But anyways,
and the girl that would have won or did win, I don't know.
She did. Technically, they called her as the winner.
Yeah, she's the one who's one of the people that we were chatting with. So.
No, that was not her.
No,
she got out. They stole the chair from her earlier too in the game. It was Jexa that won.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Anyways, it was a good time. Was had by all, and Julie said that they took us in while we lived there. Yeah, it took you in, you poor people suffering.
Now, funny story, and I may have told you already about the day we met Eric and Sarah at church. So drove them home, and we're driving them home, and we said, "Are you guys going to be here next week?" They said yes, because they were living here. I invited them over, and I said, "Come over for lunch." I mean, unless you're vegans or something. And 2 of the kids in the back
just started giggling.
They started just laughing, and the other people got very quiet. And Christie's like, "Oh no, you guys are vegans, aren't you?" They were.
Yeah.
They're not now. But it was very funny at the time because I've only ever had 2 situations like that. One, I used to work in the playgrounds in Edmonton when I was 18. And I would go from playground to playground in the summertime, essentially like a city paid babysitter. Great money.
Yeah.
And I was this one family. There was 3 blonde girls that came, and they loved me so much. They came from my morning playground to my afternoon playground. So the mother started to ask me if I wanted to drive. So on the day that she asked me to drive, I'm pretty sure Christie was with me. But we were talking about how
she didn't ask you to drive. She offered you a ride.
Yeah, she offered me a ride.
Yeah.
So to go to the other.
And I was definitely with him.
So Christie and I are talking because at the Grey Nuns Hospital, a young child passed away because the parents would not allow a medical intervention, no blood transfusion.
Blood transfusion.
Because the girl needed a blood transfusion. They were Jehovah's Witnesses. So I said, "Man, isn't that a shame, blah, blah, blah." The mother turns to her daughters and said, "She was a sister, dears." It's very uncomfortable.
You would think after that John would think before he spoke.
Never.
I don't think it's ever going to happen.
Really? I think real estate is the only thing.
Your battery's almost dead.
Real estate is the only thing that I think with all of my heart that I am very serious about.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is just, it's a game. But man, when you're dealing with people's money and livelihood
there are things
and all of this
that
stuff,
I wish he would take more seriously. Like his beautiful, lovely wife.
You can become real estate too, and I'll take care of you.
Are you offering to buy me or sell me?
Yes. I don't know. I think it might be illegal even in Mexico.
Even in Mexico to buy and sell women?
Oh my gosh. In southern Mexico. Now, this is many years ago. Mm-hmm. When we first moved here, we'd gone. But at the time, 10% of the children in this area in southern Mexico, they were being sold because the parents couldn't afford them and they were being sold. I don't know if that still happens. I hope not. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. All of this stuff that we hold near and dear to our heart is still very recent. I'll have people here, oh my gosh, the kids selling stuff. I can't believe they get them to do that. We did that to our kids. It's been going on for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. It's only in this very recent thing. Even now, the lefties are trying to make it where children 25 to 30 are considered wards of their parents, but they don't want to have any legal repercussions if they do anything stupid. Um, but in the old days, people would leave home at 12, 13, 14, and come to a strange country and make a name for themselves. It's only this recently that we've even coddled and babyized all these grown freaking adults.
Babyized.
It's so stupid.
That's a cool word.
So
I don't think
stupid.
it's real though.
Babyized.
Babyized. I was just reminded of a message that I just got yesterday, just as we were trying to get ready to leave the house. This lady comes. She is renting nearby, and she had locked her key in the condo.
She did this.
And shut the door, and then was very ticked because the owner would not run home.
Well, that's a job. It's an Airbnb. It's an Airbnb. It's not a real.
Yeah, it's not a hotel. Yeah. It's an Airbnb. So she was pissed that he would not come back and open the door for her. So she comes over here and asked us if we could call a locksmith. So yes, we were able to get a locksmith. I went up there to go take a picture of the lock for the locksmith. Well, in that time, because she didn't want to wait for the locksmith, she had one of the neighbor kids come and literally push the door in. And so the owner was just texting me because I had told him what happened, because he does have video cameras. And I'm like, I just want you to know that I was only up there to take a picture of the lock for the locksmith, so he knew what to bring to open up the door. And so I guess it's a metal frame. They actually bent the frame and broke away some of the cement. I did not realize how much damage I know of this woman. Shh, I wasn't going to say anything, Randy. I wasn't going to say names. Don't be such a tattletale. Yes. I know, but I tell you, she's a piece of work, that chick. I remember.
The problem was we couldn't get a locksmith till 2 or 12:30.
12:30, and it was 11. So she didn't want to wait. So she went and got a neighbor kid and bust down the door.
But then she said she's going to leave a bad review for the Airbnb place. Guys, if it's an Airbnb, it's like they're giving a place. It's your place.
Yeah.
You are responsible for that. Don't go pissing off people.
Well, and it's not his fault.
No.
She locked her freaking key. She's, there's like 4 keys for this place. Yeah, that means you're secure. Hello. That means because there's a main door at the bottom. There's actually, well, I guess there would be 4, because there's a main door at the bottom, and then there's 2 upper units. So you've got a key for the padlock and the cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You got a key for the padlock and the handle. And then you have a key for the back door where your laundry is. So you have keys to lock the house so you are secure when you're in there. So yeah, complain about that.
Yeah, it was funny because she says he's very aggressive. Christie's like, we've lived here for 3 years. Yeah, I've known the guy in all the time frame.
Yeah, he is the sweetest, most helpful person. Yeah. So Linda Amarillo is telling you, or Amarillo, that I am very valuable property.
She is very valuable property. Thank you, Linda.
And good morning.
And good morning.
Joe John. How are ya? Those kind of people should be left in the ocean.
They should be.
Wow, all this talk about killing people. You guys are mean.
No, I think when people are on
Swimming
television,
with the fishes.
When people finally go on television, like on CNN or whatever, and start talking about taking out people, then I'll be excited. Because at that point, I'll know people are ready to fight. Because it is so terrible what's going on north of this border in Australia. So they have now in Australia internment camps for people who are not vaccinated or people who are friends of these people that have our sickness. So they're going to be forced to stay in this for their protection.
And in Austria, they are mandating that it is, you have to have it.
I do love that Austria is doing this, though, because it's going to show the rest of the world how stupid it is.
On that note, it's the mandates that bug me. Like I
Absolutely.
said, get the vaccine if it makes you feel better. At this point in time, John's and my antibodies after having COVID are off the charts, literally off the charts. I do plan on going sometime in the next month before Christmas. I would like to get my antibodies tested again just to see where I'm at. I don't know if you are interested in doing that, but I want to.
$5. I'll get the additional blood work. It's only an extra 100 pesos. It's $5 to get the antibody test when you do the other blood test. And guys, it's like 5 or 6 pages of stuff. It's awesome.
Yeah. I didn't say they couldn't have a raft. That's awesome,
Thanks,
Leslie.
All right, guys.
Okay, on that note, we are John. Okay, so John also said being able to rent a place in Mexico is a wonderful feeling that the place will be clean and well kept for the renters. Yes. So if you have good renters, that is a lovely thing. And that is, people say, why don't you guys do rentals? Well, because of people like her.
Yeah.
Anyways, you guys have a great day. Again, if you are here next week, please let us know because we would like to invite you to our grand opening. It is 6:00. The food will start at mariachi. It'll be fun. You guys, we're going to have so much fun on the plaza. Please tell us if you're going to be here. We'd love to see you. We'd love to meet you if we haven't met you yet. We would love to see you again if we've already met you. The 30th, starting at 6. All right. You got, you're going to wait.
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm just doing that. I'm just showing them. There you go. All right, guys. Have a good one. We will see you when we see you.
Bye. Thank you.